Hello my dear students, welcome to CCE I hope you all doing well. Do you remember the date on 7th May 2020 on a fateful day in the history of Visakhapatnam as well as Andhra Pradesh? A poisonous gas called styrene was leaked from LG polymers. Around 15 people were killed and hundreds were injured. In another incident, 2nd December 1984, the Bhopal gas tragedy was happened, killing 4,000 people. A poisonous gas, methyl isocyanate, was leaked from Union Carbide India Limited. My dear friends, whom do you point out for these two disasters? It's a gross human failure due to lack of environmental awareness. We are ignoring, we are neglecting the concept of coexistence, and we are dominated by the selfishness and greed. My dear friends, let's get into the subject, how we are polluting the environment. The study of the relationship between living species and natural surroundings is called environmental science. Environment includes atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Let's go one by one. Earth is surrounded by gaseous layers called atmosphere. It spread to more than 100 km high from the Earth's surface. It is the mix of many gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. It consists of many layers, tropo, strato, etc. Here you can see 8 to 18 kilometers from the surface of the Earth is the troposphere. In this area, the clouds and cyclones originate in this area. The next one is a stratosphere. The most important ozone layer is in this stratosphere. Right. Now, hydrosphere. Hydro means water. This is simply we can say water world. All the oceans, seas, rivers, underground water come into this environment. Water occupies 71% of area on the Earth. The third one is lithosphere. Litho means rock. This is a rocky and soil world. All the mountains, plateaus, plains, etc. come under lithosphere. Final one, biosphere. All human beings, animals, plants and birds come under biosphere. So this is the overall picture of Earth's system, right? Now move to pollution. What is pollution? The pollution, simply we can say the adding of poisonous substances to the environment. We all do that in one or another form, right? So these are the types of pollution: water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution and air pollution. The first one is water pollution. Of course we know the 71% of the earth occupied by water. The only 3% of it is the fresh water. The unfortunate thing is even this small portion is also being polluted or contaminated. We are helpless. What are the causes for the water pollution? The wastage, the industrial waste from the factories are dumped into the seas and rivers. The garbage is thrown by the public into the water banks and canals. These are the reasons for the water pollution. Here you can see excessive minerals in the water helps the algae to grow. This is one kind of pollution. This is called eutrophication. And of course, BOD value is very important in measuring the pollution. Freshwater or purified water is below 5 ppm, whereas fluoride with 10 ppm causes fluorosis, both the skeletal fluorosis and dental fluorosis as well. Of course, not only human beings, all the living organisms in the water also affected by the water pollution. Yeah, in 1985, Indian government started the cleaning the river Ganga project with the help of France. Okay. During our agricultural activity, we use fertilizers, pesticides, and chemicals. So all these things spoil the soil, right? Here you see. Okay, this is noise pollution. The fact is, humans can hear only 0 to 140 decibels, right? But the cacophony sounds created by the engines, vehicles, are the main reasons for the noise pollution. Of course, loudspeakers we use during our celebrations also create noise pollution. Noise pollution causes so many neurological disorders and it damages our hearing systems. Noise pollution damages our hearing system and sometimes they cause neurological disorders also. Right. Finally, air pollution. The pollutants gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide cause air pollution. Of course, the smoke from the vehicles and factories pollute the air. Here, the health effects of pollution. The water pollution affects our gastro system, whereas the air pollution and soil pollution affects our respiratory system, cardiovascular system, and the reproductive system also. Not only that, our heritage symbol, the Taj Mahal, it is losing its beauty due to air pollution. Now, the important concept, that is global warming. You can simply say the long-term heating of Earth's climate system is global warming. To understand global warming better, first of all, we should understand the greenhouse effect. This is ozone depletion. Ozone layer helps us, ozone layer protects us from the ultraviolet rays from the sun. The ozone layer is damaged by the greenhouse gases.
What are the greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons from ACs, methane, etc. These are making holes to the ozone layer. This is called greenhouse effect. Okay, here you can see in this picture, due to greenhouse effect, the ultraviolet rays from the sun are coming directly to the earth. And while these rays reflecting back to the universe, again these greenhouse gases stopping them. And what happens? Naturally, the radiation in the atmosphere increases. As a result, the ice in the polar regions melts, consequently increasing the sea levels and ultimately causing so many disasters. This is all about global warming. So how to control the pollution? Every individual should act with responsibility. Countries should be serious in restricting the carbon emissions, organize conferences like Kyoto Protocol, and finally minimize the usage of plastics.